Now, the 2024 NBA draft, I'm going to fix my jersey. The 2024 NBA draft is in a few weeks. And I'm excited for it. I don't know about you guys, but the Hawks got the first pick. So much has happened since my last mock draft. The Hawks got the first pick. This time I'm using face cam. I don't know if I did that last time. Uh, I'll watch it after. Um, I'll watch it after. Zachary Risashirak the draft combine happened. I'm pretty sure workouts are happening. But without further ado, let's start off the draft with the first overall pick. The Atlanta Hawks are in an interesting spot because DeAndre Hunter. I don't know how long anyone on this team is going to be here for. Bogdan could be gone. Only person I see staying on this roster probably is Jalen Johnson. But I think Anyeka Kongwu still could be gone pretty soon. But I just have to give him the best player in the draft by far, Alexander Sarr, 7'1", 217, projected to be Jaren Jackson Jr., but I think he's better. He could be a better defender, maybe a better shooter, maybe a better finisher, just a better player overall. His potential would be like a as good of like maybe like a Chris Webber, um, something like that. I think it could be All NBA one day. But I don't know. That's my opinion. And let's go on to the second pick. He's the best player in the draft. So out of Australia, the NBL France, he's the, no forget it. I'm gonna just go to the next pick. Second pick, the Washington Wizards stayed at 2 with this pick, and they're an interesting team. Um lots of players. Marvin Bagley's there, interesting. Kyle Kuzma's probably going to get traded. Tyus Jones is probably going to be gone. But again, with the last team, I'm gonna just go with the best player available. Arguably, that is Nikola Topic. I don't care what you say about his jumper. Um, he is first of all he's 6'7". He's a 6'7" point guard. 203. He's a good passer. He's a good defender. He's a good finisher. Can do basically everything except shoot. So I don't know why you guys are saying that he's not going to be good. And I really got don't really got much more to say about this. He's very talented, has lots of very highly decorated in Europe, and um I think he could be a similar prospect like a Shea Gilgis Alexander. They didn't really have that jumper early in his career, but like developed it, and became a really good player. Except Nikola Topic is actually a good passer, unlike Shea. Actually, he might be a better defender. Actually, Shea might be a better defender, but he actually passed. So, to the Wizards, a good passer, a good finisher. You get to develop that jumper. The Wizards have nothing but time for their players. So, plus he's like 18. So, W pick for the Wizards. And now let's go on to number 3 pick. The Houston Rockets are in a different position than the other two teams, sort of. They are in contend mode and they want to be a playing team. They almost knocked the Warriors out of the 10th spot in the play-in. So I think they just need win now players and help them. The West is very stacked though, so third overall pick. Who's the best win now player? And you might say Klingon. But he's a center. They already have Steven Adams and Jock Landale and Shengun. Don't know if you know that guy and Boban. Why would they get Klingon when they have Boban? Boban's literally the GOAT. They could trade this pick. I really don't know, but if they do keep the pick, I do think they should take one of the most impressive players I saw at the combine, and just impressive player overall. The next Derek White, Reed Shepard. I see shades of Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, players like that just like have that dog in them. Colin Sexton maybe, pretty efficient and win now player, so have him winning. So next pick, let's go into the fourth pick. The San Antonio Spurs have this. They moved up from like 6 to 4. So that's great for the Spurs roster. They have two top 10 picks. They also have the eighth pick coming up via Toronto. Toronto is a top six protective Jacob Patel trade. We'll get into that later. First player, I would have rather they had Nikola Topic than Rob Dillingham as a point guard options. But I think first of all they have to get the best player available, and that's Zachary Reed Shepard. It says right here is the first best player in the draft class, but I think he might be the fourth, maybe third best player in the draft. Definitely risen all year. I think he's good, okay shooter. He's definitely a unicorn. He's the one I know least about, so not surprised that I'm saying least about. But you pair that France thing, Wemby and Risage here. We got another top 8 pick to get another point guard, so he can play like small forward. Devin Vassell can play shooting guard. They can get point guard, power forward. So I don't know. Let's go on to the next pick. Overall pick. The Detroit Pistons fall all the way back down to number 5. Oh my god, this sucks for the Pistons. And lots of great players are already picked. Like most of their draft board was already picked. Reed Shepard, Alexander Topic, Risage. Honestly, they have some good players. Cade, I think Marcus Sasser's been great. Malcolm Flynn, I don't really know what's happening with him. Dropped 51 game. I don't see Isaiah Stewart as long term. James Wiseman, I don't really see as long term. Jalen Duren, I think could be long term. Or same as Zor Thompson. Maybe Jaden Ivey, Quinn Grimes. I don't really think. So other brothers starting lineup, they just have nothing. So I got Marcus Sasser. I think they're good at guard. I think they should take a chance on one of my favorite players in the draft class, Montez Buzelis. Good shooter, 6'10" at small forward. I think they need the size. He could start next year. Um, I like the power forward maybe. Maybe it's Ward Thompson can play power forward because he can't shoot, but he's can do other stuff. I don't know, but like I think that he fits well with the Pistons thing. Last mock draft, I think I had him at 11, so moves up. He used to be like the top prospect like a year ago, but like out there Ignite, one of the last players from the G League Ignite since they're shutting down. Great shooter, just great player overall. Let's go on to the sixth pick. Overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets. Now, I think they need defense. They got LaMelo, they got who's always injured. Got Brandon Miller, who's okay. Poku is just Mark Williams. I think it's just like those three. And the Trey Man's been pretty nice. Could play the two. Overall, I think they need a power forward because like look at their options. JT Thor just has been working out. Miles Bridges, just get him out of here. Get him out of the NBA. Get him out of the. Just no more. Just no more Miles Bridges. I'm not a fan of him. Nick Richards being kind of okay. Nick Smith Jr. they have. So I think they need a power forward. And who better than Ron Holland? He's been a great perimeter defender. Could play the power forward. I think he could play the power forward. He's been strong. He's been a good dunker. Everything you really want from power forward. Really athletic. More of a small forward, but I think they could stretch him out power forward. Or he can come off the bench. Brandon Miller could play the 2. He could play the 3. Multiple lineups. Trey Man could be the 6 man. Nick Richards at the 4. I don't know. He could be fit into multiple lineups with the team. Trey Man could maybe play point guard when LaMelo's out. As if you guys haven't seen my NBA history is repeating itself, you should go watch that. The Hornets have been repeating a lot of stuff. They were gonna sign Steve Kerr, but like they didn't. They signed someone else. I'm like, or not Steve Kerr, JJ Redick. JJ Redick could have been the next Steve Kerr. unathletic guards who are good at 3-point shooting. Then they have a good like top like 10 pick who's a good shooter, like a potential like star. And get a good number two who's like a small forward. This could be like their Draymond, I think. Maybe their Harrison Barnes. Maybe Harrison Barnes is crazy. Maybe somewhere else in the draft they can get. Maybe they'll sign their Iguodala. Maybe Grant Williams is their Iguodala. Um, who is their Iguodala? Mark Williams could be like, I don't know. But I like this pick for Charlotte, and they get defense. And let's go on to the next pick. Seventh pick, the Portland Trailblazers get their first of their two lottery picks. They got the Golden State's pick via the Golden Drew Holiday trade, via Boston, Memphis, and like I don't know how Memphis got it, but um, let's go on the seventh pick, the Portland Trailblazers. Interesting roster too. They got lots of good pieces. Their small forwards could be like Shaden Sharp or something. Power forwards don't really know who that could be. So let's get them in power forward. And no, forget. Let's just get them up big. And I think if Donovan Clingan's going to go to any top seven team, he's going to this team or the Charlotte Hornets. But I think he could really get some decent playing time here. They fell all the way down to seven after being like the worst team in the entire Western Conference, and like the best odds. Pair him with Scoot. Scoot could prove his playmaking. Have a lob threat. He plays with the back to the basket. Could be a bad pick, could be a good pick. I really don't know. We're just gonna have to see him in the summer league in the rookie season, just throughout his career. And let's go on to the eighth pick. A second pick, the eighth pick. They have Resaw Share, so they have a small forward, and now it's time they get their guard. And I think pretty similar skill sets as Jante Murray, Stephon Castle, and Stephon Castle, underrated opinion. I think he's more of a shooting guard. Like he's not that good of a passer. Um, yeah, he's not that good of a passer. Maybe it's because Dom Clingan takes like 3 years to make the shot, so maybe that's why. I think he could prove himself as point guard with different teammates than Donovan Clingan. Could prove himself as a shooting guard. For either one, he's going to be a great guard for the Spurs. Can play defense. Good perimeter defender, just like the Spurs. Like good scorer, okay efficiently, and yeah, he's the eighth pick in this draft. Let's go on to the ninth pick. Grizzlies fell down to nine. It's like 7-9, 6-9, after being one of the worst teams because of injuries and John Morant. Uh, Marcus Smart. I have seen him in trade talks recently. I heard they could get traded to the Bucks. The Bucks want him. Um, who the freaking fracking is Yevaz? I don't think I said that right. You got lots of great players. Brandon Clark, I think, could be moved this offseason. Santi Amolda could be like a backup. Lamar Stevens, I don't really think it's going to be there. Yuta Watanabe, I think, retired. Zaire Williams is important. Desmond Bain. Wait, Zaire. I meant Vince Williams Jr. Um, Jackson three. I think they need a like a wing, like a stretch forward, and that's why we have the first trade. Okay, let no Dillingham still has paycheck. Screw it. We Rob Dillingham. I really don't like would they trade back or just get like Rob Dillingham here. He's probably gonna get picked the next pick with the next pick. So yeah, screw Rob Dillingham. He's been shifty. He's like most AAU hoopers. He looks like he plays AAU. But let's go on to the 10th pick. On to the 10th pick. The Utah Jazz have this pick. Honestly, I thought they'd be higher before the season started. Honestly, I don't know if they thought like they contend because like they traded for John Collins. Probably gonna trade Laurie, Markkinen, and Colin Sexton, and maybe John Collins. I think they just need young and fresh talent in the locker room. Let's get Cody Williams, Jalen Williams' brother. I really don't have any much more to say about some of these players down here. Don't really know much about them as some of the top prospects, but Cody Williams has been okay for Colorado. They didn't really play good. Like they like missed. They were like played like I don't know. They were like in a freestyle game. They barely made it. But, yeah. Let's go into the 11th pick. The 11th pick by the Chicago Bulls. Now they are in a very interesting situation, and honestly, they only have one player I think they should keep on the roster, and that's Kobe White. The top, maybe everyone else just leave. Maybe Anderson we could say. So they basically need everything except guards. So Dalton Necht could be the best player here, but I think he could be a bust. He could be a bad player. Not gonna lie, Tristan de Silva go. That's cool. Kyle Vasquez goes 11th. I think he could go higher. The pre-draft workouts. Um, could show some stuff. So, he's been like the second best player on Duke. Debatably. So, behind Jared McCain. I don't know why Jared McCain's not higher. He's a way better shooter. Maybe passer. I don't know. And very zesty. I am. Jared McCain. Jared McCain's so zesty. But Kyle Pikowski, 7 footer, power forward, center. Patrick Williams could be gone this offseason. I don't know, but I like to pick for Chicago, and let's go on to pick 12. Okay, on to the 12th pick, which I am going to include the trade that did happen. In my other video, I do think this is very likely to happen. Where are they? The Wizards. Where are they? Part of the Kyle Kuzma deal. So the Wizards do get this pick. And who are they going to select? They got Nikola Topic. I think they need a pick now. Will they go Zach Edey? They go Zach Edey? Edey? They go Zach Edey. They need a center. Will they go Zach Edey? Honestly, it's a Wizards thing to do. Just do like stuff for popularity, like the Muggsy Bogues thing. Screw it. Let's just give him Zach Edey. All right, no reason, just the Wizards. No, yeah. Let's go on to the 13th pick. Sacramento Kings have the 13th pick, second last pick of the lottery, and honestly, I'm surprised they have this pick. Malik Monk has been rumored to sign somewhere else. I think they need a backup point guard. Keon Ellis could be um, interesting. They just need depth. I think um, maybe a power forward, backup point guard, and I think Dalton next since he is a win now player. He is a senior, interesting player. I really don't know much about him, but I heard that he's similar to Reed Shepard, kinda. They played in like a Division II college. Maybe I think he played with like Tyler Hero or something. I don't know. Um, have him at 13. The last pick of the lottery with the Portland Trailblazers with Golden State Warriors pick. I'm gonna have them select Ted Jane Salon out of France. Cholet. Yeah. Really don't know who this is really, but like I know of him, but like I don't know him. I don't really know of him. I really don't know who this. He's high out of all the top guys. I think Tristan de Silva is probably a close second, but like I think it could be either one of them guys. 16'8". They still haven't fixed that. He's like 6'3". Why is this 16'8"? to buy that. Dejan Salon, and really don't know much about him, but have him here at 14, and that concludes the draft. We got the Wizards getting 2 picks. A lot of teams have 2 picks. Spurs getting 2 picks. Um, Trailblazers have 2 picks. Yeah. Uh, thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Aiden. If you're watching this end, thank you to watch it for the end, for watching to the end, and commenting the narcissist is a goat. If anyone else did that, I saw it, and only from what I've seen, only one person has done it. It was Aiden. I don't know your last name or anything about it. I am subscribed to you because of that. Um. Anyways, for this one, in all caps, do Farming Simulator. Yeah, Farming Simulator. Yep, all caps with a question mark at the end. Farming Simulator. Yeah, something like that. But thank you guys for watching, and watch another video, and subscribe. We are only 20 at the time of recording this. We are 23 subscribers away from 100 subs. That is insane. We started like 3 months ago. Y'all are amazing. But let's go on and go watch another video, and bye.